Good afternoon. A big hand for our Associate Minister Emily. She's been all over the world. I think I've missed her for the past, I don't know how long, it's been probably like 3-4 weeks. So it's been a month. So good to have you, Emily. We love you, we miss you, and it's just great to have you. It's not the same without you here. A lot of love, a lot of love. And a big welcome to all of you, and a big round of applause, please. A lot of love to our praise team, please. To Michael, Sam, Big O, and Ulster. Yes, Jeffrey, good having you here. Yes. I'm not going to embarrass you guys, so I'm going to keep it cool. I understand. Yeah. Welcome. You know, about a month ago, and it's been for a while already, but I finally tried to fix something. So my car has been like, crank, it doesn't crank. Do you guys understand a little bit about that? You guys have cars? You understand a little bit? Crank, and then it cranks on the second time usually. I'm okay with it. I go, okay, it's fine. Every day I have to deal with that, every single day, because I drive my car like at least 5-6 times a day making errands. So the first one in the morning is like, boom, out, good. After I park, when I come back, whatever it may be, and when I crank the second time, it doesn't work. I go, oh man. But then right afterwards, it starts right again. So then, being the wise pastor that I am, right? You guys know. I go, I should fix this. I should fix it before it gets worse, because I would hate to be like out somewhere, I'm driving all around, park my car, crank, it doesn't work. I know I have AAA, so I'm protected. Just call AAA, but I don't want none of that. I don't want to be inconvenient. I don't want to be stuck with my son here, where I'm in Brooklyn and I'm going to be in a tough neighborhood. Can't get home, no, please. So then, about a month ago, I brought it in. And I said, I'm having trouble starting this car. Is it a battery issue? Usually, no. I have not changed my battery for like 5 years. It's about time. So they checked the battery. They said, yeah, the battery's about like 40%. So it's very wise to fix it, replace it. I did. And your headlamp's a little off, so fix that. $200. Okay, that's fine. $200. Does it work? They said, yeah. Okay, good. Next day, happened again. No way! Come on, I just spent $200. And so I left it alone. I didn't want to deal with it. Just want to chill for a while. Every single day, I go through this. And then a couple of weeks later, I said, no, I should go try to fix it. So I brought it back in again. I said, look, you know what? Maybe it's not a battery issue. Is there something else that you could want to look at it? And the guy goes, okay, it's going to cost you another $120. We're going to spend some time to look at what's the issue. So whatever it is, it's going to take us time. So that diagnostic, you're putting in a skilled technician. So I said, okay, $120, fine, let's do it. And then he said, no, whatever repair it is that you need, we'll be fine. You got to apply the $120 to the bill. I said, fair, that's fair, right? Is that fair? Yes. So he calls me back during the middle of the day. He says, your car's fine. Every time that we start your car, it stops. You don't have a problem with starting. Our technician looked at everything. You could start that car every time. We start it every single time. I said, just me then? And that's $120. And he goes, okay, fine. Let me get the car back up to $120. He goes, by the way. I said, what's wrong? You have the steering thing that needs to be fixed, and that's about $800. I didn't come in with a steering thing. I came in with a battery, right? Well, that's what I want to fix it. But it's life-threatening. And by the way, the car's leaking oil. What are you talking about? My car was fine. I've never seen any oil drops. He goes, and how much is that? He goes, that's about $800. I said, what? No, I don't have money for this. I don't have money. He goes, but really, you should fix the steering thing, because now, if that thing goes, you're driving and that goes, your life's at stake. I said, okay, between the two things, the steering and the oil leak, which should I fix? I asked the guy. I kind of trust the guy. I do trust the guy. He's a nice guy. He goes, well, the oil leak, you want to monitor it, but that steering thing, you should definitely fix it. I said, authorized. Go ahead. How much the whole thing is? $1,000. I paid $1,000 last week to fix the steering thing, and $120 wanted to look at it. All cool, right? You was it cool? Jeez. Friday, getting ready to come out here. I pull my car out of my garage. I look, oh my goodness, all these oil drops. I said, get out of here. I never had oil issues. What is this? And I'm rushing back now out here. I have like mentorship training. So I got into my car. True story. I got into the highway. I said, oh, I don't feel good. If I drive all the way out here and I leak. I drove home. Parked my car. I go, okay, my son Gabe, some of you guys may know my son Gabe, he has a car. And I said, I can use my son's car. It's fine. He has a Honda Civic. It's a cool looking car, tinted windows and everything else. Dad's gonna look pretty cool, right? I said, okay. So I said, into his car, unload my stuff. I go, wait, is this car insured or not? I don't know. I checked the glove compartment. I said, it's not updated. The insurance card is not updated, and the registration is from Atlanta, Georgia, because he came from Georgia. I said, I don't think I want to be driving around here. No, too much stuff going on these days. So, long story short, got back into my oil-leaking car. I'm driving an oil-leaking car. It's going to cost me another $1,000 to fix it. So I have to bring it in tomorrow. Started with a very, very minor problem. Get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm still having a tough time fixing it. I have a question for each and every one of you. Is there something in your life that you're trying to fix right now? You've been trying to fix something. It was a small thing maybe, but somehow, for some reason, it gets worse. It's bigger, the problem, and bigger, and gets worse and worse and worse. And you put in a lot of time, you put in a lot of effort. There's a lot of emotions behind the problem. There's a lot of, let's say, money even behind the problem. There's a lot of stuff that's behind the problem that you're trying to fix, but it's not being fixed. Are you guys going through something like that for each and every one of us? I'm sure they are. I'm sure each and every one has that. That was it, cool. Question. I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to call up my guy. His name's John. We're going to the dealer. He works at a dealer, so it's not like one of these chop shops. I know I have to pay. You know, they have technicians that are skilled, which I trust. I know you guys are shaking your head, bad way. But the problem that you're trying to fix, the issue you're trying to fix, how are you trying to fix that? Is there someone that you're going to go to that is skilled, reputable, trustworthy, and that you know absolutely sure that can fix that problem for you? I would say, let's go. We have that person. Take your pen. Go to your program. The book of Proverbs. Please read. Book of Proverbs. Next 3 words. How to behave. Okay. How do you successfully deal with blank? Please read Ecclesiastes 12, 9-10, nice and loud. Not only was the teacher wise, but also he imparted knowledge to the people. He pondered and searched out and set in order many proverbs to find just the right words, and what he wrote was upright and true. To get pen. Not only was the teacher, circle teacher, he was a teacher. He was wise, but he also imparted knowledge to the people. Do you see the word people? Put your name on that. He also imparted knowledge to you. The teacher ponder, underline ponder, we'll say ponder. What else did the teacher do? What else? Set in many orders. What were the things? It was called Proverbs. To find just the right words, and what he wrote was upright, underline that, and the next thing is true. Yes, look up please. What do you want to fix in your life? What are you trying to fix in your life, and what do you want to try to successfully try to deal with in your life? I intentionally left that blank, and you fill that blank in for yourself. You don't have to write it right now, because for some of us, you know what it is? You probably have a list of everything. It's not just one thing that's hitting you right now, yes or no? If you were able to sit down and say, Pastor Kenny, give me 5 minutes, you're going to start writing, this part of my life, 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 this part of my life. You're going to go, oh my goodness, money issues, relational issues, family issues, friend issues, all these issues. I'm trying to fix it, and I just don't know even who to go to fix this. Well, you have help today. The wisest man ever, the wisest person ever, his name is Solomon. And that wisdom that he has doesn't just come from him. God chose this man, and God gave this gift to this man. He's King Solomon, and what he did was he intentionally and purposefully took a lot of time and effort. He sat down. That's what the scripture says. And he goes like, man, let me think of this thing. Let me think this out. And he didn't just put out words, empty words, or he didn't just put out words that like had happened. Like, he was what? Very intentional. He goes, this is the right word. No, that's not right. And then he keep on doing that until he finally found the Proverbs. And that's what we're going to study today. Let me ask you guys something. Look up. When you come across an issue that you're dealing with, there's three ways that you approach it. Let me ask you if this is one way that you're approaching it. Whatever you're dealing with, you go with your emotions, yes or no. I feel like, and you go, and just raise your hand. Yeah, right? I feel like, so therefore, so whatever you're dealing with, if it feels right, that's how, right? That's how it feels. If I feel like I have to say that, I'm going to say it that way. If I have to deal with this person, I feel like it. And we feel that if our emotions, if we're true to our emotions, then that's the right response for that situation. But maybe not. Maybe that's not the best one. Maybe it's not always just based on emotions. Are we cool? Number two, maybe you might say, well, my friend told me this is the right way to deal with it. My best friend ever told me. So do you go with your friend's advice? Do you go on Facebook? You read something, I'm dealing with this, whatever, you're ranting, and then your friends go, do this, do this, do this, do this. You got 10 million advice. You go, okay, I'll do that. Right? Yes or no? That's another way, right? How true is that? How true is that? But here's another way. Here's a popular way. Go on YouTube, you watch some videos, you may watch a movie, and you see real life actions. Real life actions look like this from a movie. But we say that's real life action. And then however the lead actor or lead actress behaves, you say, that's the way, that's the way. Because you have a role model, right? Well, if that's good enough for her, I'll do it that way as well too. If that's how he handles it, that's how I'm gonna handle it as well too. So if you're watching music videos, you're watching YouTube videos, Netflix, whatever, movies, whatever, and the character acts out that way, that gets absorbed in your mind, and okay, on that issue, I'm gonna act out this way because you had something to go with. Are you guys following me now? Are you guys following me? So here's another way. Open up the Bible, I know. And there are Proverbs. Here's what Proverbs are, okay? Just give you a quick introduction. Number one is a general truth. It's a general truth. I won't say general truth.
General truth.
What that means is like you're going to get something that's really based upon a general truth, something that you really count on, okay? Number two, it's based upon experiences that's going to give you a pattern to bless you, or a pattern that you're going to suffer through consequences, all right? So it's based upon life experiences and experiences. So King Solomon, he looks at it, he goes, okay, either you're going to live that this way, choose this way, and you'll be blessed, or you choose wrong way, and you go this way, and he shows it to you, and you're going to have a tough time. You have to deal with all the consequences. So here's what the proverb is. It's designed to help you to make a wise decision when you have multiple options. Is that cool? Multiple options, what I'm going to do. A, B, C, or D, or A or B, or whatever, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do. He's going to give you that wisdom to make the right decision based upon what you have there. All right, are we good? All right, let's continue. There are two purposes. Proverbs 1:1, nice and now. Please read. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, circles Proverbs. And look up, please. I took a list just from the various pages on the Bible, from the book of Proverbs. There's only 31 chapters. Here's a list. 180 topics. Each page is about 50 topics. I got one page. You guys are good at math. 2 page, 3 page, 3.5 page pack, almost. I got about 180 topics. Among these 180 topics, this is a short list. I'm sure you're dealing with something over here. I have it in alphabetical order. Let me show you. A. Can someone help me with that, please? A. Thank you. Any one of you dealing with abilities? Anyone dealing with advice? Attention. I'll jump to C, character traits. Anyone of you dealing with anger? Raise your hand. This is character traits that are negative. Anyone dealing with being antisocial? Anyone? Greed, hatred, hot temper? Anyone dealing with jealousy? Raise your hand. The liars. Every one of you. Every one of you. Every single one of you. Every single one of you, myself included, deals with jealousy. If you say you're not dealing with jealousy, I say hogwash. If you're not dealing with envy, I would say you're lying to me. Any one of you dealing with laziness? Raise your hand. Thank you. Finally, I got you. I got you. I got you. Now, if any one of you tell me I'm not lazy, I say hogwash. What is hogwash? Wait, let me go off tangent. What is hogwash? Let me think. Hog is a pig. Wash is like pee. Okay. Pig pee. You guys are dealing with pig pee. Okay, let's go. Any one of you dealing with pride? Thank you. Any one of you dealing with being quarrelsome? Always getting in issues. But this is a C right now, guys. This is just character trait negative. Anyone dealing with being self-righteous? Okay, we'll get there. Any one of you dealing with being stubborn? Any one of you dealing with unfaithfulness? Oh. All right, let's go with positive. Character traits positive. One of you want to learn how to be more compassionate for animals? Can you imagine that? Compassion for animals is right there in Proverbs. One of you dealing with love in a positive way? How about integrity? One of you want to learn how to be more loyal? One of you want to be a better leader? Right there. One of you to have better self-control? Strength and honor? All right. I'm just at C. Thank you, Michael. Couple more. G. Who wants to learn to be more generous? Thank you. Who wants to learn to be more honest? Who wants to be a better lover? Don't go there, Pat. Why do you go there? I don't know why you guys go there already. I don't even know why you guys go there already. I don't even know why. All right. P. No, wait. M. One of you have a better marriage? You guys are so smart. For those of you who are not married yet, you should be reading the book of Proverbs. So you could be a better lover and you be prepared for marriage. Yes. All right. Come on, stay with me. S. We're almost there. We're in S already. Security. Who wants to feel better about being secure? Which book is it in? Oh my goodness, it's in Proverbs? What's that all about? Seduction. And you guys go like, You guys are being seduced every single day when I see you guys on Facebook. All the things that post up. All the YouTube videos. I was with my son Preston yesterday, and we were driving in Midtown, and he was opening up his phone and all that stuff. He's like, oh my goodness, what's this? And I'm like, you should not be looking at that. Look at all these people. Each and every one of you deal with seduction every single minute. Sex is rampant. And you're telling me no, then you're trying to fool me. I know what you guys go through. All right, we're almost done. This is a big one, another S. Each and every one of us need to have this. Speech. Do you know that there are 3 categories to speech? And among speech itself, you almost have about like 50 or 60 various aspects of speech. King Solomon grouped it in just 3 categories. Positive speech, negative speech, and speech in general. And each one of those categories, Here's like 30, 40 of these proverbs for you. Okay, another one. I'll end with two. Vows. Vows, V-O-W-S. Vows, you make vows, right? Promises. I'll keep the last one last. I bet you everything that I've listed, you have issues with that because I have issues with that. If you don't have issues with that, you are not living. Yes or no? You're just trying to run away. So the book of Proverbs have all of these topics. These are life topics. And what King Solomon is trying to do is to offer you a general truth. So you don't have to go like, well, I feel like it. No, it's not about I feel like it. It's about this general truth that you can kind of hold on to. Are you guys getting me now? And that general truth is not just based upon your friend's limited experience. This general truth is historical. Thousands and thousands of ages in observing of people's lives, so that there is a pattern of blessing or consequences. Are you guys getting it now? So that you can make the wise decision based upon all the options that you have in front of you. Now that's a proverb. Cool? Go real quick. Go back to your program. I have a special guest today. I'm going to introduce him in about like 5 minutes. Proverbs 1:1. Nice and loud. Let's read that again. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. Let's read Proverbs 1, 2, and 3. Right there on the bottom. First purpose. For attaining wisdom and discipline. For acquiring a disciplined and prudent life, doing what is right and just and fair. The first purpose is to develop skills. Develop skills. To do right from wrong. That's the first purpose. Follow me, please. The Proverbs of Solomon is for attaining wisdom. That's one. Circle wisdom. Everyone say wisdom. And what else? Circle discipline. That's two. Look up, please. This morning, many of you did this. You guys went to a gym. You guys put in 3 hours of hard work and sweat. Yes or no? You're trying to develop some volleyball skills. Yes or no? And this afternoon, for the next 3 hours after this, some of our guys are going to go to the gym. For 2 hours, they're going to put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to develop skills. What type of skills? Basketball skills. Right? Right? So here's what Proverbs does for you. That word wisdom, it's not just wisdom. The word wisdom means skills. That's what it means. That you have life skills. Wisdom means skills. Everyone say skills. Skills. That's the first thing. So that you have skills. What type of skills? What's the skill? Skills and discipline. Look up. That discipline means that there's a training involved. It trains you to do this. Catch this now. Look up. You got it. Pay attention. This is important for you guys. I don't want you to call me one day, or call Charlie, or call Emily, or call Winnie, or call any one of each other and say, I'm going through this such a horrible stuff and I don't know what I'm going to do and I'm going to jump off a building. That's what we're talking about, because all these issues that you're dealing with, you have no one to turn to. I'm being very serious. I know, I get calls like that. And we could prevent all of that when you start with this. You understand what I'm saying? You could prevent all of that. It's not just about young people, it's people of all ages. People of all ages need this. The next part, that the word discipline, is training. What does it train you? It trains you to have a reverence for God. So when you handle this, there are life skills, that's the wisdom. The word discipline means so that you are trained to bring you to have this reverence for the God who created you. When you have that, then the second thing happens. Proverbs 3, please read. For acquiring a disciplined and prudent life, doing what is right and just and fair. Take your pen. Doing, circle the word doing. Everyone say doing. The 3 things. What's the first thing? Second? Third? Thank you. Second purpose. Please read Proverbs chapter 1 still. This is the introduction. Verse 2. Let's read. For understanding words of insight. Circle understanding. Underline insight. Please read verse 6. For understanding proverbs and parables and sayings and riddles of the wise. Here's your fill-in. Second purpose is to increase your mental capacity to discern. Increase your mental capacity to discern. Look up, please. As you start to read this, your mind's going to have insight and clarity of your situation. Whatever issues you're dealing with right now, whatever situation you're dealing with right now, what you need is two things. One is insight. Everyone say insight. So that you can see, you understand what you're dealing with. Two is clarity. Everyone say clarity. So that when you see the whole picture, you go, oh, are you guys getting it now? Are you guys getting it now? That's what the book of Proverbs can do for you. It will change the way you look at things. It will fill you with wisdom. Someone reached out to me this past week and he goes, Pastor, I need to talk to you desperately. I said, what's up? Yeah, I just gone through a lot of stuff lately. So I said, okay, how about Sunday? No, I can't wait for Sunday. Can we really just meet up as soon as possible? I'm out in Jersey and I have like stuff and I really want to meet out as soon as I can. So I said, how about Saturday? Let's meet Saturday. He said, yeah, let's meet Saturday. So I just want to introduce my son, Preston. I know that's a kind of an introduction that may not necessarily be like, oh man, that was cool. I want to be real with all you guys because I'm sure Preston wants to be real with all you. No, this is family. Everyone say family.
Family.
So give him a lot of love. Come on, guys. Whatever.
I'm going to just talk about what we did yesterday. We went out to Midtown, which I didn't know we was going to do. So I just got here. I thought we were just talking. And he surprised me with meeting some girl. So we was in Midtown at a fire hydrant. Surprised he didn't get a ticket. But anyway, when we was waiting in Midtown for a girl. She donated some food or whatever. So we went by Penn Station. Then we met some guy named Ali, and he was just talking. We sit down, talk with him. We met another guy named Jesus. He didn't speak no English, only Spanish. And we met a few other people. We didn't know their names. We didn't get their names or whatever. But yeah, that's what my Saturday night was.
Yeah, that's too late. How'd you feel? What happened?
It made me feel like good. Like, well, it was like it felt kind of normal.
You were talking a lot to me yesterday, so how'd you feel? What was in your heart?
I felt kind of happy. I felt happy.
Why?
Because, I should ask you why.
There's any question? Brian?
Why?
I felt happy that I was able to do for somebody that the same thing that somebody did for me.
What's your dealing with? What are you trying to fix?
What I'm trying to fix?
Question.
We got a question.
These people like Ali, Jesus, all these others, like, what was their situation?
Let's get that second question. Let's get the first question.
Okay.
What are you trying to fix?
I'm just trying to find my purpose in life. Second question, they just living on the street.
All right, give us a look, guys. I know he's shy. He's a shy guy. One more time. Not easy. You guys are starting to know each and every one of us a little differently, and it takes a lot for a person to come up to share that. And you guys are a shy guy, but then when we were just the two of us in the car, we talk, non-stop talking, non-stop laughing, non-stop fun. So, person said, "Hey coach, can we talk?" and all that stuff, and we just talked. And then, he thought that we were going to come out here just to sit down a little bit and have dinner or something, and that's about it. And I said, no, I don't think so. I have to think about something else. You guys follow me? And I know that he wants to find purpose in his life, and I was not about to just sit down and say, purpose in your life. So there are life lessons that's lived out. You can follow me. Let's continue. The first and most important step. Please read Proverbs 26:7, nice and loud. Like a lame man's legs that hang limb is a proverb in the mouth of fool. Let's read that one more time. Like a lame man's legs that hang limp is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Okay. All right. This is a proverb. You're going to learn this right now. Take your pen. Like a lame man's leg that hang limb is a proverb, circle proverb. All right, we're talking about proverb, right? That's the topic. In the mouth of a fool, circle fool. So we want to circle fool. Everyone say fool. This proverb is about a fool. He's a fool because he has a proverb in his mouth, but it's useless. How do we know it's useless? Because it's like a lame man's leg that hang limb. Look up, please. There are times that you talk, and we could talk forever, seriously. But all talking aside and all joking aside, sometimes talk is useless. Are you guys getting me? So we could look through this book of Proverbs, and you're going to pick one today, or you're going to pick one tomorrow, and you're going to pick one tonight as you read. I'll show you how it's so simple. Like the one that we have right now, we're just reading a proverb, and you might be able to say, man, I got this. You could read a single proverb in less than a minute. In 10 seconds, we just read one. I guess follow me. In 10 seconds, you just read one. In 10 seconds, you absorbed it. In 10 seconds, you say, okay, I got this. And you're going to start to read more. You have a whole bunch of it. And then what King Solomon was trying to say, the wisdom is say, hold on. You may be able to say it, but it's useless. I would say useless. So the picture story that he wants to show you is to say, okay, it's like, no, here's this guy, he doesn't have use of his legs. He's paralyzed, okay? If you look at a man who's paralyzed, let's pretend, not me, but pretend, okay. Please don't. Let's just say I don't have use of my leg, right? I'm paralyzed. Is this like any good? No, it's useless, right? Same thing. So what do you have words in your mouth? It's useless, just like a fool. A fool can say all kinds of stuff if this is not lived out. Are you guys following now? You can have a lot of stuff up here, and you can have a lot of stuff that you can say, and you can tell your friends how to live, but if you don't live it out yourself, it's what? Exactly. So when President talked to me, he goes, because we need to talk. I've spoken to my son many times already, right? Yes or no? So I said to myself, do something different this time. It's not about talk sometimes. He's seeking his purpose in life. I guess follow? That was what he wanted. He goes, man, I wake up, I want something in my life that's significant. I want to know why I'm up here. And I'm not about to go, hey, this is what God says. I don't want that anymore because we've been through there. You need to have that. But then after enough of that, then I go, okay, get in my car, let's go. I was going to take the train with him. I said, it was cold, it was wet, it was raining. I was just going to take the train with him. I said, you taking a train? You got a car, right, coach? Seriously, yes or no? I go, oh man, you're killing me, Press. Let's go. Okay, so we took the car up to 40th Street. This lady, I don't know who she is, has been reaching out to me. And she says, I got food and meals and sandwiches and sushi and bread to give to you so you could bless the homeless. So that was set already before he came. So I brought him up there, and we just started walking with that shopping bag. Hey, you need something to eat? Are you hungry? It was like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Hey, what you? And, hey, do you have water? And they said, yeah, after the food, we're going to come back with water. And we came back with water. How'd that feel? Good, right? Are you guys home? Are you guys getting it now? Are you guys getting there a little bit? A little bit, right? Yeah? Let's finish. Proverbs 1:7. This is the end of the introduction. We just went through just the introduction. Verse 7. Let's read. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Be in awe of God. Be in awe of God. Ready to learn. That's the first and most important step. Let me have your attention, please. If I were to tell you, Bill Gates is going to come out right now and he's going to share with you how to start up a tech company, who wants to stay and listen? Yeah, me too. If Warren Buffett is in the back room right now, in our green room, and he's getting ready to come out in 2 minutes to talk to you about investing, who will be staying to want to learn about finances? All right. If President Obama was sitting in the green room as well too, let's say, and he's going to come out and talk to you about community service and politics and making a difference in your community, who wants to stay? Okay. There's 2 feelings you're going to have. There's 2 feelings you're going to have. The first feeling is, oh my goodness, get out of there, really? Really? President Obama's there? Bill Gates is, oh, get out of here. I need that. You would feel that way. I'm so serious. Your favorite singer, and you want to get into, let's say, a career of singing and music, is back there. You'll be like, get out. Taylor Swift is there. Not Taylor Swift. I don't know. I don't know who you guys listen to. He said, get out of here, really? You'll be in awe. You'll be in awe. Everyone say awe. Here's what awe is. There's 2 emotions that comes off from being in awe. And you should have this feeling. And I have this feeling too. Being in awe is there's a sense of fear, like, whoa, get out of here, really? No, I don't think so, You guys follow me out? You'll be afraid. You'll be like, no way. You're going to take a step back because you're afraid. Like, really, Bill Gates is there? No. You'll be like that. Then there's a second feeling. So that all comes like, wow, you're inspired. He's like, yes. So there's a sense of restraining yourself, drawing back because you're afraid. But there's a sense of like, yeah, I want this. Is that's all. Now catch this. I'm going to bore you to death real fast. If I was to say, open this to the book of Proverbs. What's today's date? Someone give me today's date. 20? Go to chapter 23. Just read one of the Proverbs that touches your heart. And before you go there, have this sense of awe. If you have this sense of awe, then this word's going to get into your life, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness. You'll be like that. But if I were to say, hey guys, chapter 23, and you're like, no. You're going to push this away, then guess what? The problem you're trying to fix is not going to be fixed. You won't be able to fix it on your own. Seriously. Because if you're able to fix it on your own, you would have what? Fixed it. Are you guys getting now? So here's the application for this week. Today's the 23rd, right? All you need is just 2 minutes. You got your phone, go to your Bible app, chapter 23, and start reading Proverbs. Something's going to come out God's going to speak to you. And when God speaks to you, you're going to be like, there's about 60 of you. I'm going to bet with you right now. More than 50% of you will not do it. I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet that more than 75% of you will not do it. There are about, let's say 60 of us. I'm going to bet that maybe, just maybe 10% of us may do this for the next week, each day. Tomorrow's what day?
24.
That on the 24th today, sometime tomorrow, you'll open the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, and just read. I'm not telling you to read the whole chapter. I'm just saying you're going to read something. I'm going to bet that out of 60 of us, maybe 6 of us may do it. I tell you why. A lady contacted me from Asia. I've never met her in my life this past week. I've never met her in my life, seriously, through Facebook. And she goes, I have this issue. I want to get closer to God, and I don't know how. And I said, get your Bible, on your commute, as you travel to school or to work, she works, I say, as you go to work, when you're stuck at the MTR, open your Bible app, read for 3 minutes. That's it. I told her exactly what to read. Then I said, during lunchtime, say a word of prayer, 1 minute. That's what you have to do. And then, sometime during the afternoon, go do a good deed. That's it. The exercise I gave her is less than 10 minutes. You know what she said? This is too hard. I made it so simple. Are you see? She goes, this is too hard. And I go, which part? Are you guys hear? So I want to ask you to read for 2 minutes tomorrow, on the 24th. And on the 25th, on Tuesday, you open chapter 25 and you read for 2 minutes. And then on Wednesday, you read for 2 minutes. And you guys say, no, it's too hard, it's too hard. I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked that lady. Which part's hard? Is the reading part hard? Or is the issue that you're trying to fix harder? Let's pray. Father, collectively, Father, we're sending out prayers that woman who's out in Asia, and she is dealing with some stuff out there, and she is reaching out. And the funny thing is that there's no one that she's even reaching out among her own personal circle, that she has to even try to reach out through Facebook, through a message. But I do pray that that simple exercise that I've laid out for her, that she'll be able to find peace and comfort. But Lord, just like that paralyzed man whose leg is useless, what good is it, Father, if we don't even try to get the word into our mind and live that out? So what good is it if this book just sits on a shelf collecting dust? Same thing, Father. And what good is it if we have all these apps on our iPhones and Samsung Note 5s and Note 7s and all these other stuff, and we could have 10,000 different translations on our apps, all these translations and versions of the Bible, but we don't even open it and even read it for a minute or two. It's just like that lame man's leg. It is useless. So Father, have mercy on all of us, because we do desire to have that situation or that issue that we so much want to fix. And we know we want to fix it, but we've been doing it on our own. So I pray, Father, that we come to you in humility and say, we can't fix it anymore, Father. And that we cry out to you, Father, please help. And Father, I pray lastly that this first step that we must take is in all of who you are. In all of absolutely who you are. You are our Creator, and you are our Heavenly Father, and you are our lover. You have constantly, and continuously watched over us. Before we were born, you knew us. You deserve all praise. You are the one who created all beings, and you are the creator of all things of the universe. And yet we lost that part of it, Father. We've lost that part of it. So help us to get that part back. That when we pick up the book of Proverbs, and we will tremble, in that absolute fear that, oh my goodness, how wonderful this is, that we come to you. And that we're drawn to you, Father, because you are God of love, and you've given us Jesus Christ on the cross. I praise you, Father, for my son, Preston, as he searches out his purpose in life. And I pray that he was able to experience a part of that last night. I pray for every situation that's in his life that you bless it, Lord. But not that you bless it alone, but that he would use discernment and wisdom to make the right decisions. And I pray for every individual sitting here that you help us and you help each and every one of us in the ways that we need to be helped, that we'll be open to you, Lord. So teach us to read your word today, starting today, and for the rest of this week, and that you speak to each and every one of us on a real, intimate, personal basis. And I pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.